Hello everyone and welcome to another reading vlog. I promised you guys that I would be filming more reading vlogs and I am fulfilling that promise to you. It's actually already kind of late into the afternoon. I think it's almost 5 o'clock. Okay, it's 4:30. Not too bad. I am not a morning person whatsoever. It literally takes me like 3 days to wake up and get myself going. So around like 2 o'clock is when I really start to okay, now I can start doing things. I am purely a night owl and I get most of my work done at night. Is anyone else like that? I can't be the only one. Anyways, it is Tuesday and I'm going to be showing you what I will be reading for the rest of the week, and it's actually quite shocking. It's not a fantasy. I know. I am literally riding the coattails of Babel. I just finished it yesterday or the day before. You will have seen my review video for it right here. I'll link it down below for you if you haven't seen it. Which, no surprise to anyone, it was a 5-star read for me. And I have read 2 5-star books almost back to back. So we are on a very high reading streak right now, and I really don't want to ruin that, but Darren had a car appointment yesterday and I decided to go with him because we had planned to go out to eat, and it was a 2-hour wait. It wasn't meant to be. We were told it was only going to be maybe an hour. No, it ended up being 2 hours. It was basically like waiting at the DMV, and if you guys have ever waited at a DMV before, you understand the pain. I didn't have a book with me, biggest mistake of my life, but I did have my phone, and I have the Kindle app on my phone. So that was my only option to pass the time. And I have over 1,000 books on my Kindle app, and I wasn't currently reading anything, so I had to choose a new book. And I saw this cover, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I got approved for that on NetGalley. And I was kind of in the mood for a thriller because Babel kind of had a historical fantasy thriller mix to it because it had like a murder mystery. So that mood was definitely rubbing off on me. So I decided to start, I don't even know the title of it, The Vicious Circle. It looks like this. I enjoyed the heck out of what I read. It's literally like my dream thriller. We have this woman who gets inheritance from her uncle who passes away, and not only does she get $180 million life-changing money. Not even life-changing money. It's like a generation of families life-changing money. But not only does she get that, but she also gets this manor house that is in the middle of the jungle. Like, you have to take a helicopter and a boat to get there. But where the thriller and mystery comes in, there is something very weird about how her uncle died. His wife, which she should have gotten the inheritance to, or like, she's obviously going to be angry that she didn't get all of that too. So that's like weird. But also there's something very weird going on with the manor itself. And also there is like a little bit of a romance. Her fiance is filthy rich, and she's a model, so she does have a little bit of money, but his family is like penthouse apartment, so you kind of get the glitz and glam scenes of that. But his family hates her because she's not as rich, and also she's part Russian. And there's also like a lot of little sub threads as well. But as a fantasy lover, this is shocking to me that I am loving this book so much, and I really hope that it keeps going because, like I said, I'm on page 60 and she's just getting to the manor house in the middle of the jungle. So like, I am at a cliffhanger right now and I'm desperately wanting to read it, which is why I decided to vlog today, or vlog the evening anyways, because I have been working all day. I did get 2 videos edited, which you will have seen probably. Darren and I do have some really exciting dinner plans, and I'm super psyched about it. We are going to be making, oh, Darren actually wrote it on his whiteboard. Look at this dinner: pork chops and panko with corn on the cob, and this right here is his signature. Does anyone else have a significant other who practices their signature for when they get famous? That's Darren for you. If anyone ever wanted my signature, it would just be chicken scratches, and you better appreciate that. I just realized I haven't seen Soba, I'm really close, sorry, in about an hour. Let's see. Okay, she's not upstairs. Oh, I found her. Soba. Hi. Hi. You wanna give me lovin's? You want my hand? Okay. Here, ready? Oh, I need to vacuum this rug. Holy smokes. Don't judge the cable management. Okay, well, she's not in the mood to play. Okay, we're gonna get a mousey. Gotcha. Wow. Ew, there's a hair on it. Come on. I know you want it. Before I have dinner though, which won't be until like 7 or 8, because Darren won't be home until after 6, I need to show you my snack, my snack of choice. If you're like me, I love me a cheese puff. Like, I don't care how old you are, cheese puffs rule the world. Like Cheeto Puffs, like the ones that stain your fingers orange. Well, because, you know, I like to live my life a little healthier, way healthier than I used to eat, that's for sure. But I did find a fantastic alternative. These white cheddar flavored, oh my god, the lighting. These white cheddar flavored puffcorns are so freaking good, and they're only like $2 a bag. The bag is huge, and yes, it's like filled only like halfway, but still, compared to like Doritos, which is like almost $5 a bag where I live, $2 for a more healthier snack, even though I could eat this entire bag for real. But seriously, they are so good. They melt in your mouth. Seriously, it like instantly dissolves, which probably isn't a good thing because that just leads me to eating more of it, but anyways, since I got all of my work done, it's reading time, and I can't wait to see where the story goes and why this manor in the jungle is so mysterious. It kind of sounds like it's like a yoga resort almost, because I think it mentioned that there was like 70 people living there, and I don't know if that means like servants, maids, and chefs, gardeners, I don't know, or it means like it's some type of resort, because the main character's uncle was a writer and very spiritual. Kind of makes me lean more toward like maybe a creepy religious consort or something. I don't know. Here's the book right here, by the way. I am already 21% done with it. See this cover? My god, it was just like really enticing to me. I love stories that involve very isolated setting. Yes, I love my big open world fantasy, but I also just really love isolated stories that take place in like a creepy house. But I'm really happy with my random progress of me just sitting waiting for Darren's car to get fixed. His car needed an oil change and a tire rotation. Boring, you guys don't care about that, but anyways, I'm going to sit here and read more of it. Oh, by the way, this book doesn't come out until September 27th. So I have an arc. I'm very grateful for it, and especially now that I am loving it. Darren committed a cardinal sin and didn't salt and pepper the chops. Might as well throw it in the trash. Look at these legs. They are literally like spread out, like frog style. And here is the finished dinner. Darren's is a lot more aesthetic than mine because I took my corn off the cob because we don't have like those like holder things to properly eat corn on the cob. And when we used our leftover mac and cheese that we made the other night, just used it as a side dish, and it looks pretty bomb. I know this is the worst lighting you probably have ever seen in your life, but it is 1 a.m. now, so I'm just going to read until I'm tired enough to go to sleep. But before I nod off, I thought I would give you guys a reading update. Oh, and also dinner is so good. Darren did a great job at his pork chops. I did a great job on the corn. The microwave did a great job reheating the mac and cheese. Anyways, I made a lot of progress in the vicious circle. I'm about halfway through, and I was right. The mansion she inherits is a spiritual retreat center that the cartel used to own until they were all like killed and her uncle purchased it and restored it. Would there be like mafia ghosts or something? Oh, that would be pretty fun. I'm very confident I will finish it tomorrow. It reads really fast and it's short. I think it's only like 320 pages, so progress goes very quickly. But I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I really only have one goal in mind for today, and that is to either finish the book that I'm reading or get as close as I can to the very end. I don't know if I can read all of that in one day, even though I pretty much did that for Babel, but I was listening to the audiobook for that, and it's way easier and faster to just listen to an audiobook, but I don't have the audiobook for this. I don't think I need it anyways. It's reading really, really fast. And especially with how weird some of these characters are, it's kind of nice to give them my own voice on how I think they sound like. Anyways, I will keep you updated. I also need to charge my tablet. I kind of killed it last night because I was reading for quite a long time, so I'm going to charge that. This cat is staring at me. Anyways, I'm going to charge that, probably find something to eat for breakfast, even though I'm not like a big breakfast person. Well, breakfast food is the best, but I don't really care to eat as soon as I get up. I need to like wait a few hours. I'm basically a lunch and dinner person, but I will have breakfast food for dinner. Like, please, give me cereal all day. Oh my gosh, I had so much salty food last night that like I am feeling it. My face is so puffy. Gonna be drinking a lot of H2O today. Actually, before I get any reading done, Darren and I didn't do the dishes last night, so I guess I need to get those done first. And then the fun begins. Okay, so I have been trucking along through this book, and I have some new thoughts, and they worry me. So there is a very apparent love triangle, which I'm worried about because I love the focus on the mystery at hand and the environment, the jungle, the foliage, the mansion that is just like gilded in gold. I love all of that. But if the focus shifts to this new romance, that's going to annoy me. It's a very generic love triangle. The main character is caught between her fiance, who is like this rich bad boy, and now this cinnamon roll surfer boy who traveled to Guatemala with her. So yeah, there's definitely built up for some drama, and I don't want it. So we'll see. I just really hope it doesn't solely focus on this romance and shoves aside all the good things that I'm really enjoying about this story. I'm going to predict that the fiance who is back home is going to travel to Guatemala and he's just randomly going to show up. And then there's going to be like a fight. And the spiritual yoga people who live at this mansion are not going to like that because that is going to bring upon negative energy. I don't know, maybe it won't fully develop into a relationship because he is her attorney, which is why he went with her. Things are getting weirder and weirder and she's getting more threats from an unknown person. By the way, I was chewing on my lip really bad last night. I have a really bad habit of doing that. And they're all gross and charred. Alright, it's game time for a little bit. I know Darren's going to be playing probably all evening, so I better get my time in now. Listen, there's not much left. I can drink out of the jug if I want. Hello everyone, so it's been a couple days and I figured it was time to wrap up this vlog and talk a little bit more about The Vicious Circle, which I finished. It wasn't part of my September TBR. I had no plans to read this. It was just a random book I decided to read without any thought to it at all while waiting at the car dealership. And I did not expect to enjoy this one as much as I did because it is far from my normal reads, but I really liked it. I definitely stumbled upon some little flaws the closer I got to the ending. Like maybe the convenience of some of the cult members blatantly helping the protagonist. You could say the twists were safe, but that stuff doesn't really bother me. I enjoyed the twists for what they were. I think they fit the story really well. This isn't a fantasy or a paranormal at all. It's a very realistic view on a cult. So there's only like so much you can do with that. I think it being in the jungle, there being a family connection, how much money there was on the line. It all made it very interesting and addicting to read. I think this is a fantastic escape suspense thriller. You are constantly second guessing who to trust. I definitely felt a little paranoia while reading this. The remote setting was fun and added a lot of unique elements to the story. I do want to mention that body image and weight are a hot topic in this book, especially with the main character being a former model. The people at this cult-like resort are obsessed with beauty and thinness. And there's actually a scene where they have to weigh themselves and are praised when they have lost weight, so just be aware of that. The main character does fight this idea, actually tries to reason with the women that they're perfect the way they are, and it felt like a personal message from the author. So that was really nice to see. So yeah, I loved this. I think it's a 4-star read, very close to 5 though. So I'm thrilled to be on this streak of really good books. I wonder what book will ruin that. You'll have to find out in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Like this video because it really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't. Do all the interactive things so YouTube doesn't trash my videos. So until we meet again, happy reading.